Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and my first Halloween tutorial of 2017. Although this one isn't very scary, it's actually quite the opposite. It's really soft, pretty. It's like a garden fairy, but bold, bright pink and orange colors. I used a lot of glitter and just something different to start off. I actually filmed this tutorial ages ago, and then I decided that this was the perfect time to actually upload it, so it's been sitting here for a while. Instead of being scary, just something a bit more girly for those of you that don't really want to go too scary for Halloween, and then you can do something bold and different. You could add wings or any type of little outfit with this. You could also put a flower crown or something in your hair. This is what I'm going for today. So let's just get straight into the video. So I started off this look bare face and using the NYX Shine Killer primer. I put that over my entire face, of course, and then once I had done that, I went on with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation in 05 Soft Beige, and I went ahead and applied that with my flat foundation brush, as you can clearly tell, over my entire face. And then once I had done that, I went ahead and blended it in with a damp blending sponge. Also blending it down my neck as well towards my chest, as I will be applying lots of product on my neck and I want it to be all smooth and the same colour. Then I'm creating an eye base and concealing along my eyelids using MAC NC 30 to conceal. And then I'm going ahead and blending it in, and then I'm going to set it with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder in Soft Beige, so we don't get any creasy eyes. We don't want that. Now onto eyes. I'm using the NYX Go To palette in Wanderlust, and sorry about the out of focus because that was just genius of me, but I was just applying the matte brown shade to deepen up the crease and create some depth. Then I am going ahead and using this light watermelon blush color from the palette, and I am going to apply that into the crease as well, just to start building that color up. And who says you can't use blush as eyeshadow? I then went and grabbed the Coastal Scents Dark Mango Hot Pot and applied that in the outer crease to brighten up the look a little more, and then I blended it more into the crease and into the inner corner. For the eye, I'm grabbing this awesome bright pink fuchsia color, and it is called Electro from NYX, and it's actually a high definition blush, funny enough, but I'm using it on my eye and applying it onto my lid, and I'm layering it up quite a lot, as you can see, into the crease, although it was already pretty pigmented, and then I started blending it upwards and into the crease and into the inner corner, as you can see a little more. Onto this bright red color, it's the NYX Primal color shadow called Hot Red, and I just wanted to define the outer corner and crease a little more, so I didn't want to use too much of that color at the moment. Moving on to shimmer, I'm using the NYX Lid Lingerie in Whimsie, which is this little pretty shimmery pink color, and as you can see, I'm applying it over my entire eyelid. And then once I am done with that, I'm going straight in with this fine pink glitter that I got from a $2 store and applying it with a small brush, just so that I don't get any transfer from the liquid lingerie. And I'm just applying it obviously where I put the liquid lingerie, and it stuck on really well. I didn't need any glue at all, I just had to layer it up a little bit. Once I have laid up enough glitter, I'm going back in with the hot red shadow and using a smaller crease brush to define the crease a little more, as you can see, just to carve it out and make the glitter pop. Then I'm highlighting my brow bone using the NYX Strobe of Genius palette and the light champagne shade. Now time to remove all that excess glitter from my face, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to brows, and today I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. It's a perfect match for my brows. I love this color. Then I went ahead and applied concealer in my under eye area, all the usual places, and then I went and blended it out again using the same damp sponge. And then I also went again with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder, just to set my under eye area because you just don't want it to be creased. I've got to love that bronze life. I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer in medium, and I'm starting by framing my face around my forehead, as you can see, layering that color up because I still want to look nice and bronzed underneath all of this. And then I went ahead and did my cheekbones as well. I just wanted to really create that clean base before applying all the other colors and products over the top. Moving on to contour, I'm using a bit of a different color, applying that Electro blush to chisel out my cheeks, and then blending the color upwards and into the temple and into the hairline. And then I'm using this color that is also a high definition blush called Crimson, and I'm applying that along my cheekbones as well. And then I'm using both colors and blending that on my forehead and just patting that color in, as you can see, really flatly putting the brush on either side of my forehead. Then I'm onto the NYX Ombre blush, and because I'm going to say pink a lot in this video, but I'm using this Sweet Spring color, which is more of a light pink with a shimmer, and applying that on the apples of my cheeks, as it is a lighter color and not super pigmented. Then, as you can see, using Electro and my finger, I'm applying the color to the tip of my nose and also along my nose, and then also along my cupid's bow and also under my lip as well, on the bottom of my lip, just creating those random spots of color on my face. For a dewy glow, I'm using the NYX Bright ID Illuminating Stick in Lavender Lust, this really pretty light purple color that had a few different iridescent flecks through it, and just applying that on my upper lip, on my lower lip, and then also putting it on my nose and on my forehead. Pretty much everywhere I've already put that pink shadow, and then blending it in using my fingers. And then I also applied it on my cheekbones, where I would normally apply highlight, and into my temple and blending as well. It just gave a really pretty purpley pinky fleck, and it's just so pretty. And then I also applied it, as you can see, around the bottom of my lips, and then on my forehead around my right eyebrow, just because I felt like it. And then adding some glitter, I am using the Roll-On Shimmer in Pink by NYX in the same spots that I just applied the highlight. This is a more like purpley pinky glitter, and it's a really nice fine soft one, and I really do like it. And then I decided to take a break from my face for now and go onto my neck and décolletage area, as you can see, in super fast motion, using the Electro blush and a big powder brush, and just starting to apply the color literally everywhere. I want this color to be really smooth and even, so I just have to blend it out quite a lot using this big powder brush. I'm applying it under my chin, and then I'm also bringing it up over my chin because I don't want it to be like a stark line. And then of course I go down my neck on my décolletage / chest area, and then also on my shoulders as well. And then I also used the bright red color in Crimson that I used before, and just applied that on my neck, and then also to chisel out under my collarbones, sort of to create that contour just with the darker red color. Then I'm also starting to highlight those key areas on my collarbones using the NYX Away We Glow liquid highlighter in Moonbeam, blending that in with my fingers as well, as you can see, applying it on the top of my shoulders and, as I mentioned, on my collarbones. Then I decided I wanted it around my mouth as well, because it's just such a nice light golden shimmery color, and I just want to get that glow going around my lips. And then I also applied it on my neck, just because that's how I was feeling. And then I went and applied the Roll-On Shimmer on all those same points again, just where I put all that liquid glow illuminator. Going back into the Strobe of Genius palette and using the Rose and Light Champagne coloured highlight shades, I'm laying that on the tops of my cheeks because I'm not highlighted enough already, just to really get that glow going. And as you can see, applying it to my forehead just to add more colour and dimension. And then now onto these pretty flowers I got from the craft store, which look like daisies to me. And I'm using eyelash glue to stick these on. And then I painted some of them with the Lid Lingerie and also the red NYX Lip of the Day liquid lip liner in Heatwave. Then I used some other metallic flowers that were in different metallic shades of pink, as you can see. So they're the shinier ones. And I also applied a little bit of extra glitter on there just because I wanted to add a little bit of more dimension and really just brighten up the neck. And then bringing the flowers all the way up towards my temple. Then I wanted to even it out, so I added some more flowers on the right side of my head in a little cluster near my eyebrow, and then on the top of my forehead where I've got that other section of pink color as well. Then for my lower lash line, I'm going in with the shimmer from the NYX Strobe palette, mixing gold and more of those bronze shades under my eye. For lips, I want to keep it simple and very glowy and focus on the rest of my face, so I just applied the Lid Lingerie on the top of my lip and on the bottom, and then I blended it out with my finger just more in the center. And then I also grabbed the NYX Liquid Suede in Pink Lust, and I only wanted to apply that on the inner center of my top and bottom lips to give the illusion of super pink but natural lips as weird as that sounds. Back to my eyes, I'm just brightening up the inner corner, and sorry, I really have bounced around on this look, but I ended up applying more of the pink onto my lower lashes. I could have stopped there, but I really wanted to use these gold stars that I had just got from the craft store as well, and use this eyelash glue. Then I used tweezers to apply 3 gold stars on either side of my face under my eyes. And then once I'd finished those, I went ahead and put some extra mini little glitter stars in light pink and more of a hot fuchsia, just placing a couple of those in the spaces around the big gold stars. And then here you have it. I am finally done. It might be a bit overdone for some of you guys, but I hope you guys like it just for something pretty and different. If you don't want to be scary this Halloween, be bright, be bold, be a nice flower, princess, fairy, whatever you want. So let's keep going and let's bring on more Halloween makeup tutorials. Bye guys!